Greetings, Moonlight Citizens. This is your Moonlight King, the man on the moon here with episode 70, part 3. I wasn't planning to do a part 3. I was just content to do parts 1 and 2 and leave it at that. But, was able to dredge up the rest of the conversation, you know. There was a third aspect of the conversation. This was only supposed to be 2 parts, but like the Lord of the Rings prequels, I was able to just squeeze out that third act. Instead of a third act story, we had a 3-part story. So yeah, you are delving into part 3 in 3, 2, 1.
This is not a dream.
You on that one. There's a ton of movies where you honestly say there's no way in reality there's nobody who's this dumb. There's no way someone would do something willingly that stupid. Especially in like a horror movie, whenever someone says, "Let's split up." Let's split up in the woods with the slasher out there who's already picking people off one by one. You want us to split up so that he can pick us off one by one a lot easier. Like,
I think a big culprit of that for me would be the Jurassic World movies. They do a lot of things that don't make sense.
Yeah. Chief among them
like,
being...
build a giant-ass door to the giant dinosaurs exhibit.
Oh, yeah. Genius idea, your 1,000 IQ idea. Let's build a door big enough for the dinosaur to escape out of. Like...
And then use that door to escape.
Yes, let us use that door to escape instead of making a human-sized door that we can walk out of. Let's just build a giant door that the dinosaur can run out of. It's stupid sometimes, these movies. People will say, like, you know, those are one of the mistakes of that franchise. The main mistake of the Jurassic World, the latest Jurassic World movie, is that there is a latest Jurassic World movie. That's the main mistake that I take away from that. Yes.
It definitely feels like they're dragging it out at this point.
Hell yeah.
They're really just dragging it out.
What else is there to do? There's like, you've taken the dinosaurs off the island. You've have them run amok in the world. Like, they had this movie where it seemed like they were setting up to like, all right, we're finally gonna get to do Jurassic World in the sense that the whole world is full of dinosaurs. All right, let's go. But they don't do that. The movie, we don't get to see the people adjusting to life with dinosaurs. We don't get to see how nature like changes with the addition of dinosaurs to the environment. We just see the movie that follows is like, oh yeah, everyone's used to it by now. Dinosaurs are just part of everyday life, you know? You know, like, there's a, what's that dinosaur? There's a Bronchiosaurus blocking up traffic, you know, just, never mind. There's a herd of Brachiosaurs stampeding, like, just try to lead them away from the cows, everything will be fine, you know, just, there's Velociraptor fighting ring, like, when people make chickens fight each other, like, who does you just skipped all the events that led to that and said, yeah, that's a thing now. That just happens. Like, don't mind it. That's just the way it is now. Also,
yeah,
the idea
the
that...
dinosaur design, that new one, the big one with the weird...
The head, the forehead.
It's like, what the hell kind
What
of
is
dinosaur is
that?
it?
I know... Okay, the movie explains. The movie does explain, like, on this island is where we kept all the freaks. All the dinosaurs that were too scary to, like, actually put in the park. All the mutations and shit. But, like, that doesn't explain... That goes some way to explain, like, why they look weird. But at the same time, it's like, this one looks too weird. Like, way too damn weird. This is not a dinosaur anymore. This is a mutant. This is... I don't know. This is something the Ninja Turtles should fight.
Yeah. Just just a science experiment at this point.
Yeah.
Not really a dinosaur, just a monster.
Yeah, it's just a monster at some point. Even the third Jurassic Park, had that same thing. They were like, they asked Alan Grant, like, hey, how do you feel about the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park? And he said, those aren't dinosaurs. Those are genetically made theme park monsters. And it's like, he kind of has a point with these ones. Yeah, he definitely has a point with these ones. They're just monsters at this point. They're not even dinosaurs anymore. They're practically alien, because when you see like the brachiosaur with like the long tail. Also, how the hell, I asked this in every Jurassic Park movie, how the hell did this big ass dinosaur sneak up on these people?
Right?
This big, it's basically a dinosaur giraffe, and I'm expected to believe this dinosaur the size of a building snuck up on these people. Like,
the footsteps shake the ground.
yes, in the first movie, the very first movie, they say whenever a T-Rex takes a step, its footsteps shake the ground. The very first movie, they say that. But in these later movies, they're like, oh no, they can sneak up on us now. Like, what? You can be totally caught off guard by a T-Rex. You can be caught off guard by a brachiosaur. You can be caught off guard by a velociraptor. Any number of dinosaurs can sneak up on you. Never mind if they're bigger than a car. Never mind if they're bigger than a building. They can totally sneak up on you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they've done this before, but like when I watched the trailer for the new one, and you see them walking along the plain, right when they meet the what are they called, the long-necked giraffe dinosaurs.
Yes.
You see them just like rising over the hill as if they were hiding in the grass.
Yes.
I'm thinking to myself,
how the hell does this thing hide in the grass? The grass isn't that big. The hill isn't even that big. We would have seen that. There is no way you hid in this grass. Like, no. We would have seen you.
Yeah, especially with like, those things are massive.
Yeah.
And you just see the entire body as they, it's like,
the only way you wouldn't see it is if it was behind a mountain.
You'd be seeing them.
Yeah, there's no way you'd miss it. It's huge. Its neck is so damn long. It would have to be hidden behind a mountain or a skyscraper for you not to see it. Forget not seeing it. You would hear it. You would hear it coming.
Mm-hmm.
And yet it's able to sneak up on them. Like,
movie logic.
Hey, what'd you think about the dad with like the little kids going like boat sailing near the island of dinosaurs?
Dude, that's just one of many examples where I'm like, really?
Really, man?
Really?
You take your kids sailing with you to an island full of dinosaurs. Really, man? Why? Father of the Year over here. Like, goddamn, man.
Yeah, there's just... yeah. Makes no sense. It's really just for the sake of the story, I guess, or whatever.
What passes for a story?
That's true.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, just to show off the dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's just... This screams of... This franchise has gotten to the point of... Yeah, we know you don't really care about these people or any of what they're doing. You're just here to see dinosaurs. It's just whatever random excuse they can think of to put dinosaurs on the screen. That's what every movie is now.
And you can't have people running away from dinosaurs if they had common sense to avoid the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Oh, there's a plot point from like the first movie, the first Jurassic World, where they were like, it's like, yeah, the park's been running for a few years now, and people are bored of dinosaurs. Even way back when, I was like, this is bullshit. People are bored of dinosaurs. Like, this is bullshit. You are making that up. Get out of here. Dinosaurs have been brought back from the dead, and you can come see them at this park. And people are bored of dinosaurs? Like, that is not a thing. That would never be a thing. Like, you brought back dinosaurs from the dead. You brought back dinosaurs from extinction. And you're like, yeah, people are getting bored of seeing dinosaurs. Like, I don't know. Even people go to the zoo. People go to the zoo. They see lions and bears and giraffes. They don't get bored of that. So, the idea that they would be bored with a fucking dinosaur? That's bullshit. No, I don't buy that. You just needed an excuse to create a new dinosaur so it can escape and run amok. Just say that. Just say that. Like, say like, yeah, we made this new dinosaur because people got bored.
Keep in mind, it's not just a new dinosaur. It always has to be something dangerous. Yes. Something deadly.
It can't be a brand new dinosaur that eats leaves.
Small, stealthy, and yeah.
It's
not just any dinosaur.
God damn it. It's a fucking mutant that can open doors now. It's got like human hands. Like, why it has human hands, I don't know. Why would it need human hands? Why would this dinosaur need human hands?
Mm-hmm. Ah, jeez.
Oh, this franchise. So much potential.
The original Jurassic Park movies were good. And then they just had to bring it back for just
money.
Just to make a movie.
Yep. The era of the Legacy sequel was running rampant back then. I mean, yeah. Hey, if there was money to be made, they'll do it.
That's true. Even if they don't exactly cater towards the people who would actually want to watch the movie.
Yeah. I guess with studios, it doesn't matter if you like the movie or not. What matters is, did you watch it, though? If you have like 100 million people watching your movie and saying that it's bad, that's not going to matter, because at the end of the day, 100 million people saw it, and 100 million people paid to see it. So yeah, that's what matters to them. That box office.
Unfortunately.
Yep, unfortunately. Oh, shit. But hey, at least we get to talk about it. At least we get to do stuff like this, where we come together and we just get to talk shit about all the nonsense that goes on in these movies. The movie may not be fun to watch, but it is fun to talk about. It is fun to talk trash on stuff like this. So yeah.
That is true. Jeez, it's 11:30 already. Yeah. This has been going on for over 2.5 hours.
A good 2.5 hours. Better than most movies.
Better than that Borderlands movie.
Damn right.
Not gonna get my... Damn, man. Like, I watched it with a friend. We went into it knowing it was trash. We just wanted to see the train wreck.
Yeah, like, I know it's bad, but I want to see just how bad.
Pretty much.
I've been there. It's awesome. Especially when you go with a friend. What really sucks is when you go in thinking it's going to be good, and then you find out it's bad. That happened when I went to see that Doctor Strange movie. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Like, I saw Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and normally when me and my friend watch a movie, like, we'll do a podcast about it, or we'll, like, talk about it. Like, we saw that, to get an idea of what this movie was like, what it was like watching this movie. Afterwards, we like sat down and we were like, I was like, "Do you want to talk about it?" It was like, "No, not really. I mean, there's not a lot. There was a lot we could say, but like, it was like, man, I don't even want to talk about this movie. There's like nothing going on. It's just like, yeah, I see it. Like, god damn it, that movie was so. It was meh. You know, the worst thing you can be nowadays when you a movie is just meh. No, it had its moments, I'll tell you that much, but hey, you know, it's enough.
Yeah. I'm one movie that's coming up that I am hesitant about is the live action How to Train Your Dragon movie.
Have you seen it?
No, but I'm morbidly curious. Because at first when they announced it, I was like, why? The original movies, those movies were good. They were golden. I loved those movies. Why are you making a rehashed live action movie?
Took a page out
So
of the
part of me
Disney
doesn't even
book.
want to watch that movie.
I asked myself the same question. The movie's not even that old. You know, like, you can't even be like, we're remaking a classic. It's like, it's a good movie, no doubt, but it's not even that old that you'd be like, people really want a remake. Like, the last movie in the franchise didn't even come out that long ago.
Yeah, and I mean, to make it live action too, it's...
Yeah, there's a lot of limitations with live action that aren't there with an animated movie like that original.
Yeah. I guess only time will tell
Yeah, I've seen some
if they screw
screenshots
things
of
up
it.
or not.
It looks okay. Hey, what are your thoughts on Astrid being black?
Wait, what? Wait.
Oh yeah, man. Astrid is being played by a black chick. You didn't know?
I gotta see this for myself. How to... I remember, I think they changed her hair color to black, didn't they?
No, she's black. She's a full-on black chick with like a blonde streak in her hair. It caused the whole brouhaha online, you know, people... It's basically what happened with The Little Mermaid. You know, when they revealed like The Little Mermaid was gonna be black. People got, they... Let's just say they weren't too happy. Let me just say that much.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, I'm looking at the cost list. At least it's not worst case scenarios. Unlike the Little Mermaid, you know, her skin's not that dark, so it's not. It's possible, but it's weird. Nick Frost? Gerald Butler? Okay.
Yeah, Gerald Butler was stoic in the animated movie, so it kind of makes sense that he play him in live action.
Murray MacArthur, alright. Some nice, good names here. Disagree with the rough nut cast. Not exactly as skinny as she should be. I don't even recognize all of these names from the movie.
Yeah, that's the thing with like animated movies. They normally try to bring the originals in there somewhere. as a way to show like, we give this movie our blessing, but that doesn't always happen. With the Uncharted movie, they had Nolan North in there for a cameo. Like, which is weird. Nolan North had a weird cameo, because who is he supposed to be? I don't know. Because in the movie, he's like, you see Tom Holland's character, who's Nathan Drake, like, he shows up on a beach after falling out of an airplane. And you see Nolan North, like, sitting on the beach chair, and he looks down like, hey, what happened to you? And Tom Holland's like, I fell out of an airplane. And then Nolan North goes, something like that happened to me once. And then, like, it's clearly a reference to the video game because Nathan Drake fell out of an airplane in a video game. But the thing is, that's the video game, and this is the movie. Him being like, hey, something like that happened to me once. So, who are you? Because clearly you're not Nathan Drake. Tom Holland is playing Nathan Drake. So, who are you, man? For you to be like, something like that happened to me one time. Like, just, okay. And then they just leave. Like, this cameo makes no sense. Like, okay then. Random guy. Just, oh, shit. But they do get it right sometimes. They do have nice moments with the OG dudes. Like, the voice actor for Mario in the Super Mario movie. I don't mean in that movie. The OG Mario voice actor. From the video games, he's in that movie and he plays Mario's dad. So, that's a nice touch. Basically like, hey, giving the guy a shout out to basically say like, here's like the OG Mario giving the thumbs up to the new Mario, essentially. By playing like his old man and saying like, hey, I give you, it's him giving the green light without having to say that he's giving the green light. Except for that one scene where they're like, that's my boy, that's Mario. And I'm like, okay, I see what y'all doing here. Nice. But yeah, that movie had its oh, dude. Speaking of Mario, I wanted to ask you this when we talk about it. You know the story of Mario, right? He's a plumber who goes on a mission to save the princess from the evil Bowser. He fights Goombas and Koopas and all that. You know that story, right?
Yeah.
End of the day, saves the princess, gets a kiss, happily ever after. Right? So far, so good. You know this, right? That's the story it's always been all this time. This is established, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For decades, this has been the story. Princess gets in trouble, Mario goes to make the save, and, one time they even got married. Mario and Princess Peach even got married. He always comes in to make the save. He always gets the girl. Oh, he's always the hero. That's the fucking story as it stands. But now, recently, Nintendo have since said that Mario and Princess Peach aren't together. They're just friends.
What?
That was my reaction, man. What? You expect me to believe that? Like, no. I don't buy that. I do not believe that. I refuse to believe that. There's no way all this stuff that's happened over the decades that you just be like, oh no, Mario and Princess Peach, they're just friends. Like, what? Yeah, they're just friends who help each other out now and then. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. Who are you? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, my word.
I hate this, man. They friends. You telling me like, you telling me Mario fought Goombas and Traps and Koopas and Bowser and risked his own life just to get friend zoned? Nah, forget that. Forget that. If I did all that, like I'd be like Denzel, man. I'm leaving here with something. Like I'm from around the way. I did all this. I came all this way. I am not leaving here with just a friend. Like I gotta get something out of this.
Yeah. But I mean, If they're supposed to be friends, it's when you think about it, him being a plumber and she's a princess. Why would a plumber go on this big quest, put his life on the line, fight all these enemies to save a princess to befriend her?
Yes. Freaking exactly. Exactly. Therein lies the rub, man. No one would do this. No one would go through all the shit this guy would go through just to befriend the chick at the end. Like, no. Heck no.
Like, what kind of fairy tale is that supposed to be?
Like, it messes with and they all, it's like he rescued the princess. She gave him a hearty handshake and said, "Thank you, Mario. Like, you're such a good friend." And they all lived happily ever after. That doesn't sound right. What the hell kind of fairy tale ends with the guy and the girl becoming friends? That's not how fairy tales go. The hero gets the girl. Like, come on.
Ah, jeez. Yeah, then they could have just as well made Mario some soldier or a knight or something.
Yeah. Yeah, if he was just a knight in the army, in her like princess army, and like, I'm just doing my duty. Okay, I'd buy that. I could buy them being just friends. Like, he's just a bodyguard. But like, no, he's this normal fucking guy who went on a quest to rescue the princess. They are not just friends. Like, he likes her. And the fact that she kisses him means that she likes him too. Just stop simplifying everybody. Let the hero get the girl once in a while. God damn it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. Seeing that they are friends is like basically the story of the first Shrek movie. If Shrek didn't get Fiona.
Yes. It'd be like Shrek went through all this shit, and Fiona. Oh no! It would be like, not only does Shrek not get Fiona, but she doesn't become an ogre at the end. She stays human. That's what it would be like if she stayed human.
Farquaad.
Yeah, she stays human, and he goes back to the swamp. That's what it would be like.
I mean, granted, that's why he went on the quest to begin with, but that wouldn't make a good story.
Yeah.
It's a fairy tale for a reason.
It's a fairy tale. We're supposed to have fantastical elements and, like, achieve the impossible. In the real world, the ogre would never get with the princess. That's why this is a fairy tale. Stuff like this can happen. If they just went off as friends, then what the hell is this? What lesson are you teaching people? Like, what is to be gained from this? Work hard, buck society's expectations, don't judge a book by its cover, and maybe, just maybe, you too can be friends with the good-looking chick.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, imagine telling your kid that. It's just maybe. You could be friendzoned too.
God damn it. Like, you work hard, you're always there, and you be a nice guy, and maybe one day you too can be friendzoned. Like, just, God damn it, that's terrible. That's terrible advice, man.
But did something prompt that response from them to say that Mario and Princess Peach were just friends all along?
I don't know.
Or did they just...
I don't know. I just saw it on Twitter, like, Nintendo says. Like, I even looked into it. They're like, yeah, they did say that. I don't know what brought this up. I don't know. Like, it's not even like they announced that they're gonna do Mario 2, like Super Mario 2, the movie, and like, someone asked, hey, are Mario and Princess Peach gonna be a thing? Like, I don't know. They just said, like, Mario and Peach are just friends. Like, get out of here, man. It kissed my ass, man. Like, I like my friends. I really do. I love my friends. Like, I got best friends. But I'm not doing all this just for my friends. Like, no. Like, nah, man. Risk stepping on spikes, drowning, burning, getting hit by Goombas and eaten alive by Bowser. Like, I love my friends, but I don't love them that damn much. Sorry, man.
Yeah, very casually retconning the entire franchise.
Oh yeah. Like when that chick, the woman who's currently in charge of Hello Kitty. Keep in mind, this woman did not create Hello Kitty. She's just in charge of the Hello Kitty brand. She said, Hello Kitty is not a cat. Oh yeah. She said straight up in an interview that Hello Kitty is not a cat. She is a person who looks like a cat.
What?
Fucking exactly. Exactly.
What the hell? Oh, wow.
I don't know what that woman is smoking, but whatever it is, she needs to dial it back.
Oh, jeez.
Shit. It's weird, this world we're living in. Up is down, nothing makes sense anymore.
I certainly hope that was just her, like, acting alone and not just that wasn't, like, pre-planned by the whole PR department or whatever. Just like, yep, let's go with this.
Yeah. Our number one mascot isn't a cat anymore. Even though for like decades we've been telling people that yes, this is a cat. For decades people have been buying this character because it's a cat. We're now gonna say, oh yeah, that character was never a cat. That was just the person who looked like a cat. Because there be people out here who just look like cats. Just
Yeah, never mind the fact that it's called Hello Kitty.
Yes. Not Hello Kitty girl or kitty person. Hello Kitty. Just
Next thing you know, they're going to be changing the brand, turning Hello Kitty into an actual cat girl.
Oh yeah, an actual like cat girl with like the fake ears and the painted on whiskers and those furry paws they put on. Yeah. I can't wait for like Transformers to come out and say, "Oh yeah, you know Megatron and Optimus Prime, they're actually best friends, you know. They don't hate each other." Oh yeah, they're actually real best friends. You know, they hang out after they fight, you know. They're just playing.
Yeah, it's... anyway, yes, people sometimes just... Who knows what's going on? Who knows? That's... Yeah.
It's getting weird, you know. The world is changing, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, we just gotta roll with it and shit, find some shit to laugh about amidst all this change, you know?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot to laugh about, and some things you kind of make yourself laugh about to, I don't know, just cover the weirdness of it all.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
And the disappointment. Like what they did with painting.
Man, fuck that show. That's all I had to say. Fuck that show. Read my lips. Fuck that bitch. God damn it, man. I hated that. The moment I laid eyes on that redesign, I was like, what is this? The moment they announced we are doing a reboot, that was a sign like this is not good. Because it was a mistake. Right away, off the bat, the big mistake was making it a reboot. What they should have done from the jump was give us Ben 10,000. Because that's the only way they could have gone. It was Ben as a kid, Ben as a teenager. Now, next step is Ben as an adult as Ben 10,000. I would have loved to see that. That would have been brilliant. That could have been so good. But they fucked it up.
And they've given us like a preview before. Like I
Yes.
remember the episode in when he was a kid and he goes to the future. They actually show us the world. They show us Ben 10,000.
Hell yeah. I would have loved to see that. That is something I would have loved to definitely delve more into. Give me a whole show like that episode. You know, Ben
Mm-hmm.
10,000 with his 10,000 aliens fighting crime, Gwen by his side, Grandpa Max with the robot arm. Just, let's see that.
Yeah. And it would have been awesome if we had that series and then they have an episode where young Ben comes to the future.
Yeah.
To tie in. That would have been amazing.
Yeah. Would have been dope. Like, it would have
Yeah, and
been.
then like have the episode from Ben 10,000's perspective.
Yes, so we can see what he was up to when Ben 10 showed up. So it's like, because he takes off. Like, he like picks them up. So he shows up. He's like, he disses OG Ben 10 and then he takes off. Where does he go? What's he getting up to? We can see what he's getting up to. We could see what he does then. And then when he comes to scoop them off back to headquarters and then he disappears again, we could see, hey, what's he up to? And also, there was that line he had in the Ultimate Alien where he was like, one time when I was president of Earth, we could see that. We could have had an episode where fucking Ben 10,000 becomes president of Earth. Like, that would have been funny. We got a little bit of backstory on that where he was like, hey, it was Gwen who was really better at the day-to-day stuff. Hey, you're shoo-in for a second term. Like, that we could have seen. Like, yo, have Ben 10,000 be president of Earth, but really it's Gwen who's running stuff behind the scenes. Like, that would have been a good thing to it.
Yeah. That would be pretty typical too of the two.
Oh, yeah.
Gwen having fun while or Ben going off fighting bad guys, having fun while Gwen actually runs.
Yep.
Runs the government.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it could have been so. There were so many things that could have been done with this. Like, nice.
Yeah, we're getting old.
Yeah, we getting old. It's like, we getting old. It's this, it's a wrap. There's so many. I used to love watching Cartoon Network. I used to love watching Nickelodeon, but I see the stuff that's on there now, and I can safely say, this is not for me anymore. I used to love those channels because it seemed like everything on it was something you could enjoy, whether it was Ben 10 or SpongeBob or Avatar or, Generator Rex. So many things that seem like, yo, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see. But nowadays, I can't stand half the crap they put out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, after seeing what they did with Ben 10, what they did with Transformers, Bakugan, so on, I haven't even looked at what there is now.
You're better off, man. You're better off.
Alright, that's my signal to move on with life.
Yeah. I fully understand why my parents don't watch cartoons. It's not that they never liked cartoons. It's that the cartoons they enjoyed aren't on TV anymore. And they don't like the new stuff. Like, I can totally relate to that shit. So it's like, why bother?
In my case, anime became the new cartoons.
Yeah, I can relate, man. It is what it is.
Oh wow, it's almost midnight.
Yeah, it's getting pretty close to the hour. Better wrap this up. Any final thoughts, man?
Yeah, well, after 3 hours, or about 3 hours, I think not much left to say.
Okay. Departing thought you want to give to the viewers, man. Like, one last thing you want to say before you head out.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Could be as simple
Not
as
good.
good luck out there, stay safe, have a nice day.
Yeah. Hmm. Good point. Yeah. All right. It's a wild world, as we've already spoken about, all the crazy things. So, yeah. Good day to all the. Well, actually, it's nighttime now.
Yeah.
Have fun and yeah. Maybe till next time.
Yeah. Until next time, folks, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all them nice things. I've been your host. This has been Moonlight Kingdom Podcast. I've been joined by a wonderful guest, and yeah, we'll see you in the next time. Enjoy the rest of your days and stay safe out there.